the way that this, Gestapo run by this fascist in the White House, the way they're continuing to attack people. It's getting disgusting. These videos, it's been disgusting with these videos that we're seeing. I keep showing it because when they finally act surprised, this is maybe one of those reasons why people are going to be fighting back in ways that I guess they don't understand.
Movement on this window right here.
Ring camera footage captured the moment more than a dozen ICE agents raided this Burnsville home.
They break in this one.
Angel Alvarado says
they force it.
4 of his family members were upstairs.
They were hiding here.
Nomás lo golpearon la puerta hasta abrirla.
Sofia Alvarado does not want her face shown, but says her husband owns the home. She says she and the 3 others upstairs were eventually able to prove they're U.S. citizens.
They all were scary, crying, and knowing what's happened, they were pointing with the guns.
Police! Police, come out with your hands up!
To not to move, it's just they all haven't sit here.
¿Y usted cómo se está sintiendo ahorita? Con miedo. Ya, todavía.
Sofia says it started when a couple renting their basement was headed home from the grocery store and stopped by ICE agents. Ring camera footage shows ICE agents detaining the man. The woman ran to the house and hid.
So you got a gang of thugs running up in your house with guns out, telling you what to do. And when people do what it is that we've always said that Americans should do with their castle doctrines, and they're protecting their home and keeping, all the rapists, murderers, and drug dealers out of your house, by shooting them in the face. If and when that happens, they're going to scream bloody murder. I mean, outside of the fact that they've already committed, bloody murder. It's all a setup for this same victimhood that they'll push on state TV. Look how far Laura Ingraham has now decided to go in her commitment to pushing this propaganda.
Now, Democrats are doing everything they can to paint ICE as the villains. Watch this.
Since taking office, Trump has declared war on our communities. Masked ICE and CBP thugs, and I call them thugs because they don't identify themselves. They've detained parents on their way to work. They've kidnapped U.S. citizens. They've tear gassed people.
Madam Secretary, I believe those comments are actually beyond irresponsible. They're borderline illegal because those are effectively endangering the lives of the ICE agents on the streets, are they not? I mean, they have targets on their back because of those comments.
Well, maybe they have targets on their chests because they keep running into people's houses, pointing guns at them, screaming and cussing at them, telling them to get down. I don't believe you. I'm not going to look at your papers, which you absolutely have no right to even demand in the first place. This is the shift of normalcy. Calling ICE agents thugs for running up and cussing you out, snatching your children away from you, pointing guns at you and your children's faces before then, after 24 hours of being detained, or 10 hours, or a couple hours of sitting in your house with guns in your faces, having to prove to these thugs, since that's borderline illegal to Laura Ingraham, to prove to them that you deserve your rights in this country. She had Kristi Noem in there, that fascist too. So they decided to piggyback on each other's points.
Absolutely. They're blatant lies. And then to have elected officials doing that and to portraying ICE officers that way is really unprecedented in this country. It's history making, and the disrespect, but also the violence that is perpetuated against these law enforcement officers. I want everybody to remember these ICE officers live in these communities they work. So they're out there facing 8,000% increase in violence against themselves.
Many of them are Hispanic and African American.
Yes, and we've got law enforcement officers that are out there endangering their lives to help protect their communities and their country, and then you've got elected officials that are encouraging it. In fact, some of them are even doing it themselves, Laura. If you remember, some of these congressmen have been out there laying their hands on our law enforcement officers. And
I think there has to be accountability here. If there's not accountability, this will continue to happen, and lives will be lost. We've already had incidents where agents were shot at.
We've already had incidents where agents were shot at. Look at the victimhood. these poor ICE agents. Did you know that these are sometimes their communities too? It's amazing. Sometimes they have to patrol people just to make people safer, and they're afraid. They just run up in people's houses with military fatigues on, with long guns out, a body armor, helmets, masks. I don't know why these guys would call them thugs. It endangers them. Aren't you worried about the poor ICE agents being shot?
Can I show them?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was shot in my arm right here, and then it went through my tricep, and then it grazed the side of my chest.
Reminders of what could have been Marymar Martinez's last day. October 4th, the Department of Homeland Security claimed she rammed a Border Patrol agent's vehicle in Chicago with her car before that agent got out and shot her multiple times.
As I was passing them, they started shooting at me through the side.
The agent got out of his vehicle and shot Martinez 5 times.
But Laura Ingraham and Kristi Noem want you to be feeling sorry for the agent that shot that innocent American citizen 5 times, jumped out of his car and shot her, and then lied about how the confrontation happened in the first place. Isn't it weird? We're supposed to feel sorry for them while they shoot us. And then they're going to claim, oh, but some are Latino, some are Black. Hey, they're part of the Gestapo too. I'm not sure if they realize that, but Black folks and Latinos and Asian folks, they can be a part of the Gestapo too. That's why they are. Hey, here's more of these thugs. That is before it's borderline illegal.
Move down! Move down! You don't say now, huh? Yeah, move the down! Move the down!
I'm on the sidewalk.
That's not how it works. Go over there.
Today I was patrolling when we got a call that ICE was at an apartment complex waiting for a guy at an apartment balcony.
I don't give a shit. I live here. Let's take your property. Get out of here now. Go. Go. Come back. Then go to your house. Stop, bitch!
Sorry, I have tear gas in my lungs. There were more people that showed up, and then kind of slowly more ICE agents showed up. There was definitely tear gas. There was pepper spray kind of everywhere.
Are you okay, Ben? Oh my God. Come this way, Ben.
Agents were pepper spraying the crowd through tear gas, including at our children who are super young.
You pepper sprayed my 3-year-old daughter! You did it yourself! I did nothing, sir!
We're back. Keep going.
You told us the sidewalk earlier.
I'm telling you, keep going. Go.
Sidewalk
Keep going.
sir.
Keep going.
You pepper sprayed my 3-year-old daughter!
Come back. Watch out. It's a neighborhood. There's a bunch of kids that live here, and now there's tear gas and pepper spray in the snow.
Do you feel sorry for them? Are you concerned about these guys' safety? Are you concerned about the safety of the guys who are running up in people's faces, pepper spraying, lobbing tear gas canisters, pointing guns at them and saying, get the fuck back. Go the fuck away. Get out of here. In their neighborhood. Are these not invading terrorists? Are these not the people that Donald Trump kept describing as the ones you should be afraid of, breaking into your houses and endangering your kids and sending them through traumatic experiences? Are these the people that Laura Ingraham and Kristi Noem want you to be feeling sorry for and concerned about how this is their communities? How is it their communities when they keep spreading across the country, getting sent to Minnesota, to Louisiana, to Memphis, to Los Angeles, to Portland? Here's another guy that Kristi Noem and Laura Ingraham want you to feel sorry for. A Cincinnati ICE agent has been arrested on domestic violence charges. Do you feel sorry for him? Samuel Saxon, who's 47 years old, is accused of putting a woman in a chokehold, causing visible injuries on her neck in the hallway of their Coreyville apartment complex. At Saxon's arraignment, an officer told the judge that they responded to a reported strangulation at the complex. However, the woman who was allegedly choked didn't cooperate with police. An independent witness who saw what happened, though, was able to provide a statement and tell officers what happened. Saxon was charged with domestic violence, strangulation, and felonious assault. Well, he's got that in common with his buddy Donald Trump. You know, they're both felons. A little bit more, because as we saw, that woman didn't want to say anything. There's a reason why. The officer said the witness statement, along with the fact that police have responded to that address 22 times in the last year and a half, resulted in officers also requesting a temporary protection order against Saxon. 22 times, huh? You know what MAGA folks would want you to believe? That this is in the hood, that these are black folks, because, you know, all they do is commit violence, and you got violence, domestic violence calls coming out all the time. But what you've got is this guy, Samuel Saxon, up in Cincinnati, who beats on his wife or his woman, whoever, whatever. I'm not sure if it was his wife or not. He's also been deputized by Donald Trump and Tom Homan, you know, and Stephen Miller to go and attack more people. Maybe that's why they go after women and children first all the time, because, you know, they get off on it. People like Samuel Saxon. Maybe Donald Trump will pardon him, because apparently it's probably a day of love he had when he strangled his wife.